Donations from West Texas have arrived to give the people of Rockport a helping hand. Have a great day. You're going to see notes like that all over Bice Elementary today, and the message behind it is simple. Write something positive and post it. We are here in Victoria where first responders are staged, ready to help. That includes crews from West Texas. Ask anyone at Midland ISD. It has been a hard week. Closing a school and changing boundary lines, kind of hard. But moving forward, you can expect to see positive change, and it's all starting at central office. You know the saying, it takes a village to raise a child. Well, the teachers here at Bice Elementary are embracing that saying, and in turn, it's making them better teachers. Shelby, not being in Sutherland Springs very long, and you can tell that this town has just suffered a tremendous loss. And that really hasn't hit me until standing here at one of the makeshift memorials in town. I'm surrounded by 26 crosses, and I'm just now getting a real sense of what has happened to this small town. But despite all of that, it's so heavy. But yesterday they held their church service here at the baseball fields. There's a tent behind me, that's where it was. And it was the most uplifting service I think that I have ever been to. We weren't allowed to bring cameras or phones inside, and that was for a reason. And I don't need any of that to tell you what the message was, and it's very clear. Love never fails. Walk through any parking lot today, you'll notice a common theme: beat up cars and busted out windows. That's all thanks to baseball-sized hail. Now, if you thought last night was crazy, just try stepping into an insurance office today.
Thank you for calling Chris Ray State Farm. This is Chris.
Phone call.
Get work done.
After phone call.
We are crazy busy. I'm sorry.
Chris Ray's office had over 500 calls before lunch.
This is the busiest I've ever been in 10 years.
This week, the skies opened and showed no mercy on West Texas.
Glass went flying everywhere.
Just complete destruction.
I have tree branches and glass in my living room, so.
And those major blemishes are turning into big business. Ray says the price tag of this storm is adding up.
Could possibly be the most expensive storm in Odessa history. The sheer size and the intensity of the storm, we're going to see a lot of damage.
If you're one of the many whose property looks like this, assess the damage and get in line to make a claim.
The size of stones that we had and the intensity that they hit with, if you see damage, I'm pretty sure we're going to have a claim.
You might as well take your time making a claim. We've got another chance of storms tonight. Most insurance companies give you a year to make a claim. Reporting in Odessa, I'm Tatum Guinn, CBS 7 News. Tragedy takes on different forms. Flowers surrounding 26 crosses. Flags at half-mast. A tarped perimeter surrounding the First Baptist Church. Tragedy covers every inch of this small community. But take a closer look. You'll see these people are not alone.
But the one thing is that goodness is prevailing out of all of this, and the devil does not rule.
Meredith Cooper is one of about 1,000 who attended Sunday morning service, the first since the massacre. She drove from San Antonio to lend her support to the small congregation.
I just wanted my children to have hope and see that out of bad things, good things happen.
Where they find the strength to carry on after such a terrible tragedy is truly remarkable.
The path to healing is by no means easy, but churchgoers say this is a good start. We are at the memorial put up in front of the baseball field. I'm going to step out of the shot. You see 26 crosses set up here, and there are flowers there. People came before and during, after the service to put their flowers up, their stuffed animals, even personalized notes. Now, if you think this is powerful, and it is, take a look at this video. We got a look inside of the First Baptist Church's worship center today where the shooting happened. Now, they spent the past 72 hours reconstructing it and turning it into a memorial, and it is just going inside it. It was very moving, and coming up tomorrow, we're going to tell you what went into turning that into what it is. It is now open for the public to go pay their respects. Reporting live in Sutherland Springs, I'm Tatum Guinn, CBS 7 News. We are so excited to be in Ira Ann this week, seeing everything this community has to offer. One thing you may not know about Iran, you can get yourself a custom boat. Another summer day in West Texas. Head south towards the Pecos River. You'll find a great way to beat the heat.
Yeah, let's go.
On board a jet boat designed by West Texans, built for West Texas.
We looked around for a jet boat that we wanted to run on the river, and we could never find one. So my dad and my brother and I we ended up designing one.
The McMahons aren't the only ones with a need for speed on the shallow waters of the Pecos. The family found a similar design by a man in Montana, bought the rights, and opened up shop in Iran less than a year ago.
It's an all aluminum hull. It's a 1/4 inch thick, so if you do end up hitting rocks like we like to run through a lot of rapids, then you're pretty safe. We use it's an inboard jet pump. It kind of works like a jet ski. So you don't have a outboard prop, so you can run a lot shallower in the water. You can slide over gravel bars and stuff like that.
The boats are made for low water, which is perfect for here at the Pecos River. Part of their secret is found in the stern, a supercharged Mazda engine that packs a punch.
It'll get you on top of the water pretty quick.
Whether you want to go over the rapids of the Rio Grande or just take a cruise along the Pecos, Jet Boats of Texas have the perfect hull to take you there. Reporting in Iran, I'm Tatum Guinn, CBS 7 News.